Hello, family. We're so glad you dropped by the At-Home Kitchen today. It's always good when the family gets together and has a cup of coffee or maybe some iced coffee. I'm glad it's getting to be that time of the year when we're getting those nice light beverages. Hopefully, of course, you never know this time of the year. It could be beautiful today, and it could be snowing tonight. But, you know, I'm so glad the Lord says that the times and the seasons are His. And He knows and He makes them. He makes it cold. He makes it warm. He is in control. Thank God that Jesus is in control, and He's in control. You know, I've told you several times before, I mentioned in passing that we are having our 20th anniversary. This whole year, we're celebrating 20 years of the At-Home program being broadcast on Cornerstone Television, the longest-running program on the station. And we're just thankful to God for all the years, the fine family He's put together, you, our viewers. We're so happy that you still tune in and you still like to listen to us and hear what we have to say and watch what we make. We're so thankful for that. We don't take that lightly at all. And all the good and perfect things that God has given to us, we praise Him for it. To God be the glory for anything that's been accomplished through this program, because it all belongs to Him. And I pray that you will stick around this year, because it's a very interesting year. Okay? Today, we're doing some sandwiches. Everybody likes a good sandwich, and these are unusual, different, and you're going to like them, trust me. 4 different kinds, and we'll be back to get started right after the hint. But here it is right now. Stay tuned. Here's today's at-home hint. When cooking ground beef and sausage for meat sauce, I discovered that a whisk works better than a wooden spoon to break up the meat, especially leaner sausage, into evenly sized bits.
For updates, pictures, stories, and more, like us on Facebook. To watch hundreds of classic episodes, subscribe to us on YouTube. And to get hundreds of free recipes, visit ctvn.org/athome.
Okay, here's Patty, and we're making all kinds of sandwiches. Now, you're going to start with one that has salmon. Show them the salmon over there. Yum. And these are pretty, huh? These are like quarter-pound pieces of salmon, just like that. And you want that to thaw down. They come individually wrapped. You can get them that way, which is nice, or you can get the fresh salmon, whichever. If you get it with the skin on it, you want to put the skin side down first to get that, because you want to take that off. This has no skin on it. So she's going to put that in her hot,
the hot skillet.
Go ahead, yeah. While she's doing that, that's a hot skillet, huh?
It is a hot skillet.
I have 6 hot sausages. These are about 4 ounces each. And we just pierced them to get, this one's clicking this one off.
I'll turn that one on.
You got the wrong
one? That one's on.
Okay, well, something's clicking here. Anyway, we're just browning these up. These need to cook about 15 minutes, because we're going to put these on a bun with an unusual topping. And Patty is doing her, I think that's a little bit high for that, because that might get brown. You don't want it to brown. You want it to cook through. The key to that fish is for it to be flaky. Do it on each side about 6 minutes, and keep it down so it doesn't cook through fast.
It's low.
Yeah, very low. Okay.
It is, it's real low.
You're going to keep an eye on that, and then you're going to assemble something. You're going to make toast?
Right. Make toast for the salmon.
Because the salmon goes on that. Okay.
Right.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to make, this is what I'm telling you, this is really different for a hot sausage sandwich, but we have some good old Roma tomatoes, and I'm just going to slice them. And because we're not going to, a lot of times that kind of a sandwich is on like with tomato sauce or peppers and onions, and we're not doing that. I'm just cutting tomatoes, and I'm going to cut a lot of them because we're making 6 sandwiches, and they're going to go on that wonderful little, I call it a football bun, which is great because they're a little bit toasty on the outside, real soft on the inside. Perfect. So we're taking our slices, and we're just going to put them on a platter like this. You want to put them in single layer all around the platter. How's that coming over there, Patty?
Nice.
Are they?
Yeah, they look
How's
really
the
good.
fish
Salmon's
doing
coming.
good?
You got to let that cook about 5 minutes before you flip it.
And you don't want to keep flipping back and forth, because that's not good for the fish.
It'll all fall apart on you, won't it?
Yeah, it will, and then you can't even eat it right because it's falling apart and it's dripping all over you. And
Make a dip with it then.
yeah, you have to, huh? Okay, so I've got all my tomatoes here. I'm going to do one more. That's going to give us a good many slices here, because we're going to need about, I think we're going to put 3 on each of those sandwiches, those pieces of sausage, and that's just mild sausage. If you wanted hot sausage, you could use that. And I'm sure you could use other kind of fish. If you didn't want to do salmon, you could use cod or something else. I think, any of those would work well. But I think that the salmon is nice. Salmon's very good for you. It's got all the good stuff that we're supposed to be eating a lot of. Mm-hmm. Probably not fried, but it's still good. And it doesn't hurt every once in a while to do that. Okay, now, I've got all my tomatoes here. Now I'm just going to take some of this peeled red onion. And you want to sliver it out. Sliver it out.
Easy for you to say, huh?
Well, I'm not sure. But anyway, we just want to have some nice pieces like that, because we're going to put a sauce on that. And that's what's going on in the hot sausage. And you can do this to your liking. If you don't like red onion, you can do a big old yellow onion or a Vidalia or whatever. But the important thing is the onion and the tomato. That's what's going to make it good. Now, let me show you what's going on in the sauce. How are you doing over there with your fish? You okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. We're going to, and I'm going to go down these real quick, so if you're writing down, write fast, okay? We're going to do 1.5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, some balsamic vinegar. This would be a tablespoon. We have some salt. We have about 1/4 of a teaspoon, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. That goes in next. And then we have dried oregano, dried basil. These are all 1 teaspoons, just like that. And then we have some olive oil, which is 1.5 tablespoons. Now, that doesn't look like much, but while your sausage is cooking, we're making this as a marinade. And this is going to go all over the top of the tomatoes and the onions. And we're just going to pour it.
Mix it up well.
And we just pour it all over the top.
That looks like
the smell. Oh, that on a piece of bread, you got a sandwich without anything else. But I'm telling you that.
A little cheese on there.
Oh my, it would be great on a bruschetta.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, very, very good. Patty, can I have one of those scrape? Oh, we don't have the scrapers out.
Yeah, I'll get you one.
Oh, thank you. You want to make sure you get all of it, because this has to marinate for the 15, 20 minutes that you're cooking the sausage. So you want to make sure that you do that. Thank you, dear.
Too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I want to get all this out and just be sure that we use it all.
And your sausage is browning up real nice now.
Good. Okay. And you can put a little oil in that if you like it like a little bit more oilier than the sausage. It looks a little dry. Yeah, it just looks a little dry there. But this is it. That's all there is to it. Salt and pepper. And then we're going to cut these open, put the piece of sausage down in there, and then load these on. Close them up. They're going to be so good. They're so good. And Patty, you're going to put yours on toast?
Yes, I am.
And she's going to tell us what else you're going to do with them.
I made a dressing with mayonnaise, dill, and lemon zest.
Okay.
And that's what that is on your toast. That's what that is back there.
Okay, and then we have to do toast?
Yep, do toast.
Okay. So we have the toast.
Yep.
Do the toaster.
Yep.
And what's the sausage, or your salmon? Is it ready to turn? Let's take a look.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
turned
that's
real
good.
nice.
Okay.
And it's not biting me.
Yeah, and it's also not falling apart, which is good.
Right. I guess that's why you wait the 5 minutes to
Exactly.
turn it so it's nice and
Yeah.
solid.
Could be a little browner than that, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now let's turn the heat up a little bit. These sausages looks like they're a little bit anemic yet. I like mine brown and a little bit on the crispy side.
Okay.
So let's just turn them up. We're going to take a break. We're going to finish up on these sandwiches. We really don't want to assemble everything because we don't want it to get cold and soggy. So when we come back at the end of the show, we're going to show you all of these. But we've got 2 more to show you when we come back right after the break. We'll be right back in just a minute.
If you love At Home with Arlene Williams, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of episodes with all your favorite recipes, holidays, and friends.
Say hi to your fan club.
Hi, fan club.
And don't forget to click the bell so you'll never miss another episode of At Home.
Okay, we're back with more ideas for sandwich supper. We've already given you 2, and we're going to show you those at the end of the program. Now, Patty's going to make one. This I can't wait because this is a recipe. I'm just like, oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's Hot Buffalo's CBC sandwich. We're making a Hot Buffalo chicken sandwich here with bacon and cheese. Hello! It's going to be good.
Oh, that's gonna be
okay,
wonderful.
tell us what to do.
Okay, first you make your dressing to go on top, which is like a 1/4 cup of sour cream.
Sour cream, okay.
Right. And then about 1/2 cup of mayonnaise.
Okay. Nice job.
You like that?
Nice catch.
Like that?
Yep.
And then a little bit of hot sauce, like a couple
Buffalo
tablespoons.
wing sauce, not just
Buffalo
hot
wing.
sauce, buffalo wing sauce. There is a difference, okay?
Is
Make
it
it as
thicker?
hot. Yeah, it's got some other spices and stuff
Yeah,
too.
it looks thicker than regular hot sauce.
Yeah. And that is what's going to make it a buffalo type sandwich.
Oh, yeah, this.
And it also opens up your sinuses and any
Yeah,
other
but it's
problem you
making
have
my
breathing.
mouth water already.
Oh yeah.
I'm anticipating how
Now
good
we're
it's
just
going
going
to
to
be.
spread that, right?
Right, you're just going to spread it on top and bottom.
So you do half and half. Mm-hmm. Get
I'll
in
have
here
a
and
knife
get
here. Oh, you get that little spreader?
that little spreader thing, which isn't here. Okay, never mind about that little spreader thing.
Okay. This stuff is like amazing.
You need some up in that corner.
I don't see why you couldn't even use this as a dip.
Well, you could. Why couldn't you? You're just going to spread it all over the bread because you want every bite to have some of this in it because it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
This is just a loaf of Italian bread. I just unsliced and we just cut it in half. And we just want to make sure that every person gets
Their bite of
a
hot
yummy,
sauce.
yummy, yummy of it.
And I love mixing that kind of sauce with like mayonnaise
makes
or
it so
ranch
good,
or something.
yeah.
It's really,
And of course, you could add more if you like it really, really hot. But you know, you
That
got
should
to
be
remember if
plenty.
there's kids around and other people, you just don't want to do it too bad.
all right.
Okay.
And then you take rotisserie chicken
Okay.
that we had already cut up, shredded off the thing, and
Those
you
are
put
great
it on,
to have because you just load it up.
and then
Come
you
on,
just
pile
put
it
that on
there.
the bottom.
Come on, get hands full. Come on,
Handful, huh?
get a lot. We don't want to fool around here. We got to get this in the oven because it's going to bake
Right.
for about, what, a half, 20, 25 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. You bake it at
we're gonna wrap this in
because it's getting it
foil.
hot.
I'm going to tell you.
Oh my, look at
Look
this.
at that smell. Try not to throw it on the counter. I know you're
chicken
anxious. I can
flying
tell she's
everywhere.
anxious.
All right.
Now,
And now
Let's
we
do-
add bacon.
bacon. Hello.
No, this keeps getting better and better and better.
Okay, give me some of that. I'll put some down here.
There you go.
Get it on here as best we can. Cover. Try to cover all over so everybody gets a taste. Put a little piece in there.
How about that? Is
How about some right in here? Yeah, we need that right there.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, what else we
And
going in here?
then you take pepper jack cheese, which
Pepper
I
jack
love
cheese.
Pepper jack cheese.
Let's load it up with pepper jack.
And you put 8 slices.
Oh, might have to do more. We'll see. Let's see how this goes. And you could use Monterey Jack if you think that the jack's going to be too hot with what's in with the hot wing sauce. You know, you can adjust this to your liking. Doesn't have to be, but this gives you a basic idea of what it could be. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yummy, yummy.
This looks
Oh,
incredible.
come on, Patty. Let's have some more.
Look at this.
Building, building.
I know. I feel like we're making a Fred Flintstone sandwich.
Telling you, somebody's going to eat this.
Oh my.
I think it'll be the crew. I just have that feeling. Wait,
do
I
you
have a
think?
place over here.
You have
I'm
a
gonna
place
like
over there?
do it on the side to hold it all together.
I have a couple more. Do you want these?
Just give me one more.
One more?
There we go. Okay, you get the foil. I'm going to wrap the bread. And then you're just going to put this together like so. Just like that. Yes, I said that just like that.
Is it working?
Oh, yeah. Don't cut your bread clear through because this could be a problem if you did. Okay?
Look at that. Doesn't that look like something out of
Love it.
Flintstones?
Okay,
This is
hold it
huge.
together here, Patty, while I bring up the end.
You might need more foil.
Yeah, I think you're going to go for another piece. But this one will get it on for us. Just like that.
You need a whole crew of people to make this
You
sandwich.
do. One more, please.
Oh my goodness.
You do this, then I'm like drooling, so I keep swallowing. No, underneath.
Underneath?
Long ways. The other way. Come sideways. There you go.
There you go.
Now, it's coming up over.
There you go.
We need to get heavy duty here. And then we're going to lay it down. Just like that. Love it.
Look
Okay,
at
go
that.
for it.
That looks like a meal for a whole big
I'm
family.
telling you, could be. And you're to do it 20, 25 minutes in a 325 degree, because everything on there is cooked, all right? Okay, now, I'm gonna show you, this one's great for the kids. Kids will love this. We have a roll of crescent rolls. You know those ones that we all like. And you bring them out, and you close the perforations between, like usually where you break them apart. You close them, just like that. And you want to kind of stretch this just a little bit, because you want your hot dog to be covered on the ends. See, just like that. Okay, and you're going to take a hot dog. Well, first of all, we're going to take a piece of cheese. We have American for this. Lay that on all of our, this makes 4 sandwiches. Each crescent, can of crescent rolls makes 4. And then you put a hot dog in. And you want to, if you don't have the great big long, in fact, you know what? Could I have a knife, a small little knife? I might even cut part of this off. That's all right. Thank you. I might just cut a part of that off just so I can get, there we go. You're supposed to bring these ends in first, just like that. And then you're going to roll this over the hot dog, like that. And then you're going to keep rolling, and you have the roll.
Oh, what a nice, easy dinner, huh?
Uh-huh. And the thing about this is you want to put them on your cookie sheet. Make sure you seal that down here. So you're going to just pinch the dough together. That seals it, just like that. Okay? And you're going to do that with all 4. And you're only going to put 4 on the cookie sheet because they puff up.
Oh, my.
But you have to do something else. Forgot to show you this part.
This is the best part, I think.
Yeah. Now you're going to take, not done with that, you're going to take milk, plain old milk, and you're just going to paint the outside of this with milk, because we want something to stick to that, to make it crunchy. These are called nacho dogs. And what this is, tell them what this is.
Nacho chips.
Nacho chips that we have ground up, and we're just going to roll this puppy.
Oh.
Dog did it. We're rolling this puppy in these nacho chips.
How good's that going to be?
You think the kids won't eat this?
I think the kids will go crazy over that.
There's one. Got
That's
3
perfect.
more to go, and then we'll be done. How easy is this? Kids will love this kind of stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
Not only
yeah.
kids, but adults, too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we still got some things to do here to get ready for when you come back. And when we come back, we're going to show you all the sandwiches. And I wish you could have a taste. But maybe you can one day. All right, we'll be back in just a minute. Here's how I can get today's recipes.
To get all the recipes from today's show, plus hundreds of others, just click the link in the video description or visit our website, ctvn.org/at-home.
We're having a sandwich supper. And we've got it all out here for you, and I'm going to tell you, it's a variety. And we decided we're going to eat right here in the counter in the kitchen, and why not, right? Let's start down here. This is our hot sausage sandwich with marinated tomatoes and onions on the top. Look at that. We melted some cheese over the sausage in there, and these are just some nice little buns. That's an awesome, awesome, wonderful sandwich. Oh, yeah. We had some cottage cheese back here with some pineapple just to kind of balance things off. And then
That sandwich, my goodness.
this is the buffalo hot buffalo CBC sandwich. And I'm telling you, the smell on this is awesome. The red on there, those are some little red roasted peppers. That's an optional thing, but that brings a sweetness to it. Everybody kind of likes that. We're going to be cutting that in slices in just a minute. Then we have our nacho dog. Look at this bad boy. That's what they look like. And they're crunchy, they're puffy. Hot dog's fully cooked in there. Those are great. Kids will love that, and they can even make them if you want them to. And they're going to enjoy eating those, I know. We've got some more of our nachos here. This is our salmon sandwich. Oh my, let me see here. This is what that bad boy looks like. Wow. There's the salmon, there's the bacon, lettuce, tomato, and that wonderful dill sauce right on top. Oh, what more could you want? Wonderful, delicious. This makes 4. You have enough here for a lot of people, so it'd even be a great sandwich buffet if you're going to have folks in sometime, and you really are thinking, what can I make something different? We added some chips, little homemade dip. We've got some cans of pop, and all we need, we wish you were here. but maybe sometime that will happen, really. We're so thankful when you drop by. Remember, too, again, that this is our 20th anniversary. Been doing this show for that many years. Couldn't do it without you. We're so glad you're part of our family here at Home. So, as I always say, and I mean it with all of my heart, you family, you're important to us. So be sure to join us the next time, because it just wouldn't be the same without you here at home. We'll see you then.
Furnishings provided by Levin Furniture, featuring Lane's Country Living Collection. Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Trevosburg, Pennsylvania.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home. Thank you for watching.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.